What's up, guys? It's me Boxing, and today I'm going to be predicting the outcome of Serhii Bohachuk versus Brandon Adams, which will be a 10-rounder in the super-welterweight division. And this fight is going to be Thursday, March 4th, from the Municipal Boxing Gym in Guaynabo, Puerto Rico. And this fight is going to be broadcasted on NBC Sports Network. And again, both fighters, Serhii Bohachuk, fighting out of the Ukraine, has an outstanding record of 18-0, with 18 wins coming by way of knockout. He's currently ranked number 20 by BoxRec in the super welterweight division, and he's got a very balanced resume, and his best wins come against Alejandro Davia, who was an opponent with 20-plus wins with only one defeat. He also has a knockout win over Fernando Marin, and a knockout win over Tyron Brunson, who is a 30-plus fight veteran. And again, to his opponent, Brandon Adams, fighting out of California in the United States, has a record of 22 wins, 3 defeats, with 14 wins coming by way of knockout. He's currently ranked number 49 by BoxRec, although I think he should be rated higher. He is the winner of the Contender Series Part 2. He did lose the Part 1 to John Thompson by knockout in the second round, but he has other losses to William Monroe Jr. via unanimous decision, and he also has a unanimous decision loss to Jermall Charlo for the WBC Middleweight World Championship. But he actually has some very good wins. We're a similar opponent to Bohachuk. He has that knockout win over Tyron Brunson. Similar to Bohachuk, as I said before, he also has a unanimous decision win over Shane Mosley Jr., who is the son of Sugar Shane Mosley, former world champion. He also has a knockout win over Sonny Duverson, who is an opponent coming off of 2 split decision losses to opponents on Top Rank and PBC who were unbeaten, and that Sonny Duverson win came in December of 2020 by knockout in the second round. And I actually watched that fight live, and it was a very solid, very good performance from Brandon Adams, and that's definitely the best he's looked in a while. He looked very good. He looked in shape, he looked powerful, looked strong, and looked like he was ready to do some damage. And that fight was originally supposed to be Bohachuk versus Adams. I know that they're supposed to be fighting in March, obviously March 4th, but they were originally supposed to fight in December, as I was saying before. But for whatever reason, the fight fell through, and it was booked to be Brandon Adams versus Sonny Duverson. But these guys were calling each other out. They have bad blood. They were talking trash to each other when the fight fell through. And now I'm very excited to see it go down in the ring this Thursday night. But who do I think is going to win? I'm not too sure. From most prediction videos, I've been seeing that people are picking Bohachuk by knockout to continue his streak. But I don't know. Even though Brandon Adams has been stopped before, but he went 12 rounds, a full 12 rounds with one of the most powerful middleweights right now, and definitely, arguably, possibly the best middleweight in the world, Jermall Charlo. And he went the distance with him and wasn't really able to get hurt by Jermall Charlo, who has thudding power and is very strong for someone at 154 or 160. And just based off of the fact that Brandon Adams has actually a way better resume than Bohachuk. He has that win over Shane Mosley Jr., went 12 with Jermall Charlo and 10 with William Monroe Jr. He's just the better fighter in my opinion. But just because I haven't really seen Bohachuk fight really before, does that mean he's going to lose? No, I think Bohachuk will win this fight. Just based off of the few clips and highlights and some rounds I've seen him fight, I just think that he's going to use his pressure effectively, just back Brandon Adams up similar to what Jermall Charlo did, and get a dominant unanimous decision win. I think the scorecards are likely to be 97-93 or 98-92. But I think Serhii Bohachuk will continue his unbeaten reign, but he will lose his knockout streak. So overall, I think Serhii Bohachuk will go to 19-0, but he will lose his knockout streak, but will get an impressive unanimous decision win over Brandon Adams, who is a former world title challenger. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.